Welcome to part 2, day 2 in a 5-day series of my report on my rent to buy property project that I have been carrying out over the past few months. So, day 2 is going to look at making offers, selecting potential business partners, potential investors, and producing an investor pack. So, having viewed 12 shortlist properties and plus 2 more that were either off market, not advertised yet, or new to market that I hadn't seen, I travelled to my next meeting venue and spent the evening working on the numbers. An important thing to do when you're viewing properties is to make sure that you take every detail that you can possibly take, make photographs, look at the local area, and look at distances to schools and local shops and parks if you possibly can. This helps in selecting an appropriate property that's likely to rent well, likely to sell well if you had to sell in the future. So the next morning, I made an offer on 3 of the 14 properties. The others had not made sense having viewed them. 2 of these offers were immediately accepted with a third pending. In the end, only 1 of these offers went on to completion and is the focus of these daily videos. I had the offer accepted and I was still building my power team. Day 3 and 4 will look at this in more detail. I approached a potential partner and a potential investor. I had produced an investor pack which included other potential projects which I showed to potential investors and partners. It should be noted that correct agreements need to be written for both investors and partners. For the purposes of these videos, I won't go into the detail other than state the following. For an investor, the term needs to be clear and adhered to. However, the investor has the right to modify the terms if the other party agrees. Normally, this will be what is the expected return and when is the expected return. For a business partner who may or may not be an investor investing cash, a further joint venture agreement is necessary, which should focus on the needs of both parties, the expected outcomes, and the list of exceptions to handle the what-ifs. I'll go into more detail on these in day 3 and day 4, and you'll start to see some photographs and videos of the journey in more detail now that I've gone through these items. This is a slow introduction to the parts of the property journey. With the second day finished now, I hope you will join me for the third one.